All right. After 2 weeks, he must have something important to say.
Well, I was kind of on hold for 2 reasons. I figure that Lankford will be doing a report about the meet and greet, and then also I kind of wanted to stick up for Gary because he was getting bashed pretty good on SFN.
God. This is what you came up with in 2 weeks?
Hey, fuck you, jackass. I wanted to stick up for Gary. That I don't do that often.
Bye, Eric.
On
I argue
SFN.
with him.
We'll see, Eric. Thanks.
Eric, what did they say about Gary on SFN?
Well, supposedly a soldier was saying that he was not being nice to him and stuff like that, and then SFN really jumped down his throat about it.
Hey, Eric, can I ask you a question? If you want to stick up for him on SFN, why don't you fucking do it on SFN? And why do you have to call into the show and grind it to a halt?
What is it, Gary?
Do you care about this?
You didn't do that 10 minutes ago when he took your fucking call, you piece of shit.
Bye, Eric. Listen. So I can defend Gary.
No, what is
if
this,
he
Gary?
defends himself, it might sound weird. I was there, and
Gary was rude to the soldiers?
SFN could not be more wrong. Gary was gracious and helped, was nice to every soldier, and I was there, and that's the
I can't believe
truth.
Gary was rude to the
Here's
soldiers.
what happened. The guy. We found out that it's 9 o'clock at night in Afghanistan, which is like 10 o'clock in the morning. I now find out that this article is in the paper about mortar fire.
Right.
But I haven't spoken to my wife. I wasn't going to tell her about it until I got home. So now I know it's in the paper. So I got to call home quickly to make sure that my wife knows what happened, that we're okay, that my mother knows that we're okay, because I didn't want my kids and everybody to get upset. I'm on the phone, and I'm talking, and this guy says, "Can I have a picture?" I put the phone to my side, and I take a picture with him. Then I went in and he asked me to sign a Jim Norton book. And I said, "Oh, that's the dude from Opie and Anthony, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." I signed the book. He got this whole thing in his head, like when I said, "Oh, that's the guy from Opie and Anthony," like I didn't want to sign the book. He said, "Is Artie still signed?" I said, "Yeah, Artie signed for the whole 5 years." He said, "I made him feel stupid." Howard, the guy was just like really weird. I mean, I did everything.
It was a soldier.
It was a soldier, yeah. I mean, but I did everything that you could do. So I actually posted something on SFN yesterday defending myself.
I like that. So were the soldiers on SFN in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
How did they get? How do they?
Because you can get. I was on the internet the whole time I was there.
were?
Yeah, you got to wait online and everything. But I have to tell you that the guy posted this thing, and then it's just a barrage of. I mean, it got to the point where one guy said, "Gary ruined Artie's trip because Artie went over to be Artie Lang, and Gary fucked it up. Why is Gary over there? Gary's a fucking loser."
You can be Artie Lang?
Then there were pictures of horses with giant teeth. I mean, it was like Howard. It is like a fucking avalanche.
So
They're evil
Eric,
there.
you defended Gary?
Well, not on SFN. I wanted to defend him here on air.
So thank you.
Well, why do you want to defend him if you didn't know the story?
Well, I read the spread, I read his post, and I thought he did a good job
Of defending himself.
him.
Yeah,
You mean from Afghanistan? You went
No,
on
no, no. I did
SFN?
it when I got home. I didn't see it. But the weirdest thing was the guy.
So you posted on SFN?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
The guy emailed me when I
Maybe
got home.
I should post on that.
But Howard, the guy emailed me when I got
don't
home.
Start.
And I emailed him back and I said, "Listen, I'm sorry that you felt, that I wasn't being there." I explained to him what was going on. I was making a call. And I said something like, "Listen, even though you hear me on the radio, I still have everyday problems. I was just dealing with it." And he sent me back this note. He goes, "Don't fucking insult me by telling me people I hear on the radio have everyday problems." And then he posted all our emails.
Wow.
Why
Well,
were you
Eric-
even responding to him?
I don't know, just because it was such a great experience. And the third email I get is this, totally negative thing. And it just
But
bummed me
why
out.
would the guy want you to sign Jim Norton's book anyway? I mean, why?
But I don't care. We signed anything.
No, I know. Forget that. I mean, why would they want you to sign a book other than, let's say, your own book if you had one?
I don't know the answer to that.
Right.
The guy asked me that we all signed it, and I don't know. The guy owned the book, and it was the only thing he had on him that he owned. So he said, "Would you sign it?" And we all said, "Okay, no problem."
But it was like I said, "Oh, that's a dude from Opie and Anthony." Like it was an observation, not a
Right.
I wasn't
so therefore
mad.
you're a bad guy.
Yeah, he was
'Cause you
all
made an
over me.
observation.
Exactly.
Norton is actually a friend of mine. He's a real nice guy, and that book is actually very funny. And he grew up a fan of this show. There's like no contention at all with him.
Yeah, I think it was in the guy's head that there was
So look at
contention.
Eric defending you.
Thank you, Eric.
No problem.
All right, Eric. Thank you for the call.
Well, wait a minute.
What was the other thing?
There's no such thing as saying goodbye to Eric.
Right, he said he had 2 things on him.
All right. What was your second thing, Eric?
Well, I wanted to see if guys were going to talk about the meet and greet, but also
What meet and greet?
the meet and greet that I had on Thursday.
Oh.
Now, we weren't going to hit that one today.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
not
my
gonna
God.
bring
Howard's
that
got
up.
that scheduled for next year.
Howard, do you know about 1 million people during the vacation said the funniest thing Fred has ever done is when we had the conversation with Eric when no one showed up. He sold 0 tickets.
Yeah.
And Fred kept hitting 0.0 and interrupting him, and Eric went nuts.
0.0.
That, of course, from the great film Animal House, saying
Eric sold 0 tickets?
Dean Warmer says it to Bluto, played by John Belushi, in one of the greatest
What was
comedies
Eric
ever.
trying to sell tickets to?
Yeah,
I
what
forget.
was it?
I don't know.
Eric, what were you selling tickets to?
It was a meet and greet event that I had before a Sacramento Monarchs game on Thursday.
Oh, that's why there were no many people. No
When
people.
Eric-
It was a Sacramento Monarchs game.
When Eric gets boring, it should be called a meet and sleep. Like, people go there and just pass out.
Like 15 people came up to me and said that was Fred at his finest.
Eric,
they
did
could
you ever
not stop laughing.
Why
you-
would people want to meet you before something that you're not even doing?
Yeah, they're not there for you.
They're there for something. Eric does a meet and greet at like a Van Halen show. You retard.
Yeah, Eric, they weren't meeting you. They were
You are
seeing Van Halen.
What, Eric?
You are retarded, Ralph. Shut the fuck up.
Eric just goes to places where there's a lot of a crowd for something
Right.
else
And does a meet and greet.
and stands
That's kind of cool, though.
Stands in front of them and meets them.
Yeah. That's like he'd go to the American Idol show and go, okay, I'm here for a meet and greet.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Like he'll just go to like an OTB that has a long line and set up a desk and go, yeah, look at this, look at the turnout for my meet and greet.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool way to become. You're like Paris Hilton.
That's right. You just go to places where people will be.
All right. And you go, hey, I'm here. Meet
Yeah.
me.
Meet and
I'm Eric.
So where was the meet and greet again?
Welcome to the meet and greet.
At the Arco Arena in Sacramento.
Oh, and like you show up, even though it's
How many people showed up, Eric?
1,000.
0.0.
They had lost counted about 50.
50.
50.
So
Were there
at the
people who accidentally
at the
walked
game, 50 people lined up to meet you.
They were lost.
They were
Well,
lost.
I said I lost count.
No, Fred heard a different number. What was it, Fred?
0.0.
But Eric, didn't you charge money for people to meet and greet you?
Well, the money also got them in the game.
Wait, I can't hear your answer. What did you say? Wait,
I
what?
said the money also got them into the game as well.
So in other words, you bought a ticket to a game, and where did you sit? I mean, where was the meet and greet? Like, I mean, where in the arena?
The
It
upper
was in the
deck.
parking lot.
In one of the suites.
Okay.
And sweet. How did you get
so
that?
basically, anyone who had a ticket could meet you there.
Yeah, if they had known about it, yeah.
Eric, now I want you to tell the other two what I'm about to tell you now.
There was a few different.
You're out. Through with the Monarchs. Expelled.
Eric, how much were you charging for this extravaganza?
There was a few different prices.
Really?
I think it started from $20 and went up.
Wait,
Now,
so
what do
wait.
you get for $20?
I can't really remember right.
Wait a minute now.
What would be the top ticket price?
I think 40.
And what do you get for that?
I think it was all the same.
Fred, I mean, Eric.
You mean if I paid 40 or I paid 20,
You got the same
I
thing?
got the same thing?
Oh, wait a minute. I thought Eric was paying them 20 and 40.
No, I really do want to understand this business
Well,
concept.
your seats would have been better the more you paid, obviously.
Oh, you mean they get to sit in there with you?
No. The $40 seats, I'm quite sure, were the floor seats.
Oh, so you didn't get
No, no, no,
$40. The sporting event gets $40.
Yeah.
I got a.
Here's what I think happened. Eric bought up a bunch of tickets, or somebody did, who got stuck with these tickets, by the way. And if you bought a ticket, you got to meet Eric, right?
Well, you pretty much got it.
Yeah, so then Eric didn't get paid anything.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Well, it's like if I bought a bunch of tickets and then resold them, I guess, right, Eric?
They didn't care whether they met Eric or not.
They just wanted to get into a game.
How many tickets did this person get stuck with who fronted you for this ridiculous operation?
Who fronted this? Johnny?
No, it's not correct.
Well, who was it? So who did this thing with you?
It's just, I'm not sure who bought the tickets, actually. I haven't been told that.
Sounds like a crazy operation,
So how
Eric.
did you get into this? I mean, whose idea was this?
Satan's.
No, it was the
All right, so the meet and greet went well.
person that worked at the arena that contacted me through MySpace.
Let me tell you something. Let me think
Hot
about.
dog vendor.
I'll tell you what I would pay to meet Eric and see a Sacramento Monarchs game.
How much?
0.0.
Thank you. Matter of fact, you'd have to pay me $50. You fucking little midget A's fan.
I'd pay to meet Eric.
I wouldn't.
Hey, did you see over vacation, Howard, that guy flew with balloons in a chair?
And he disappeared. Do you know about this?
No, what happened?
Another guy with balloons disappeared?
Some dude. Yeah, he had a lawn chair. He tied 1 million fucking helium balloons to it. He went up, and they never found him. He died.
No, this guy came down.
No, he crashed.
No, because there was
No,
a
there's a guy who
priest
went
who
up and
did
came
it,
down
and
and
he never came back.
Same with this dude.
No,
Really?
this guy came down. He popped the balloons and stuff.
He shot him out with a gun.
Yeah.
And then he crashed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he died.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm telling you, I read the article.
We promise not to shoot you down.
No, I told Eric I'm going to close all the windows so he doesn't float out the window.
Well, he can't float out, and we won't shoot him down.
I said, oh, please keep this article away from Eric, because if he's ever going to fly with balloons, he's going to read
This guy
this.
got national press. You should be doing this.
No, I'm not doing it.
People might come to meet you.
Yeah.
I'd come to meet you after you flew with balloons.
You could fly around the stadium.
We could have one of those machine. We could have Artie now as a machine gun. He can
That's
machine
right.
gun.
Artie can gun you down.
Yeah, but
worry.
I couldn't even hit a mountain. I doubt I'm going to hit Midget.
What is this?
That's the form you fill out to be there.
Meet Eric the Actor, exclusive pregame autograph session, a meet and greet with Eric the Actor. The first 100 fans to purchase tickets will receive a special limited edition Eric the Actor T-shirt.
Oh, I have to
Ooh, I
see
want one of
that.
those.
Watch the Monarchs face off against Western Conference rivals Los Angeles Sparks. Yeah, so I guess essentially you bought tickets and then you get to
Right,
meet
you get-
Eric the Actor.
So, Gary, were you surprised that Eric the Midget was like sticking up for you?
I mean, a little bit. You know, I was surprised that he knew about it, but yeah, I mean, it was nice. You know.
And then how do you feel about this soldier? Like, do you think it was a misunderstanding, or do you think he was really out just to get you?
I think it was a misunderstanding, but I think he's a jerk. I think that he's just, you know, he took. I don't know whether he thought he caught an attitude. I don't know. It just seemed like nothing. I could do nothing to please him. And even when the part that bothered me is when I emailed him and explained myself, how he sort of wrote me back a nasty email.
And this was the only bad experience you had?
Yeah.
Besides the shit pond?
Besides the shit pond, yeah.